This is what you look for, and we got it. So we have Miity. Oh, okay. So Sinatra's got Bowser. Don't be fooled by that Inkling in the icon there. Instead, we got Bowser, probably inspired from Best Bro, yeah, Leon, excuse me. And we're off. Back to normal stages again. Feels weird. So we do have a Mii Brawler. Mii Brawler. Oh, it's a Quagmire Wii Brawler. Stylin'. Giggity. I mean, I'm assuming that's Quagmire. It certainly looks like him. So I know like very little when it comes to Mii Brawler. This is one of those like it's still a niche character that people don't consider real characters, but I don't know. I've seen some people really cook with Mii Brawler. Like Why Do Bad Things comes to mind. He's got that fiery guy query. Bowser is kind of he's really good on Wi-Fi, man, because he's like a hard read away from just like destroying you. Hits like a truck, not a whole lot of fancy stuff you got to do, and just like that up tilt. Definitely one of those moves that'll kill you. That's what we saw. So now we got Bowser, a whopping 151, and Miity kind of just looking for a quick solution with an up smash. You have to do a little bit more than that, because if you start swinging on Bowser and you start whiffing on Bowser, you're going to pay for it. I'll tell you that much. There we go. I actually looked away for a second, but it does look like Sinatra does fall to his doom. There's demise. And Miity covering his landing with the shot put. I still think it's such a bizarre move. Shot put into whatever that kick is. So, okay, so Platinum Star is going to remain region locked for now. I say it reluctantly because I'm seeing how many like new players we're starting to see, which is why DNA opened up, so we get more people. And, well, not even just so we get more people. We were doing fine registration-wise, but opening it up basically because I don't want to be turning people around, like, away. And it seems like a lot of people are, like, actually just finding Wi-Fi tournaments here. So if that's the case, like, I'm glad, and I just want you to keep playing. And it'll only help the locals longer. I'm sorry, help the locals more in the long run anyways. But Platinum Star is going to stay region locked, mostly just to be, like, a tournament for the boys. But, like, I'm going to give today as a trial. Like, if I'm not... I don't know. Right now, I'm pretty happy with the turnout, even though there's a ton of DQs already. People not showing up. So it's like if the regulars that I'm catering to... All right, first game goes to Leon. If the regulars I'm catering to aren't showing up or kind of don't want to deal with Wi-Fi, I see no reason why to keep it region locked. So we'll see where I land at the end of the day today. But right now, it's going to be region locked, but very iffy. All right, Mateo, I'm not sure if I'm wild for not doing Wi-Fi tournaments or if I'm wild for doing Wi-Fi tournaments. In either case, yes. Yeah, we'll see where we end, or where we end off in the end, but at this point, I'd rather just continue to run with my Minecraft server that has an Applebee's and make some new friends that are Wi-Fi. And then they could watch the locals when the locals come back, and then it'll all come full circle. So, I don't know. Region lock, if anyone feels strong one way or the other, feel free to sound off about it. I go back and forth by the moment of what I actually want to do with this, so... I'd sort of... Yeah, I'll leave that thought not in the middle of the set. Definitely like to thank everybody who has been chilling and watching the stream today. Definitely appreciate you. Had a lot of fun with items earlier. I'm definitely looking to do that more. I think that it's like its own little world, and I would love to see that flourish. And it was generally fun to watch, so I'm for it. But either way, we are back to normal singles now. That's what we got. Town City is going to be the pick. We got Sans changing it up from me Brawler to Gunner. We'll see what this does for Miity. I'm going to go ahead and assume that Miity, considering it's built into his name, is a me character specialist. So, oh. I'm actually not even sure what Sinatra collided into there, or clashed with. Yeah, maybe me Gunner not as good as Brawler, but I don't know if perhaps as someone who uses the Miis, maybe he sees something against Bowser that he just prefers, whether it be just being able to range him out more, because boxing with Bowser sucks, especially online. So, and it looks like the switch so far, so good. Playing projectile heavy and sort of keeping your opponent on Wi-Fi is a legitimate strategy at this point. It's part of the meta, but that is why it is good to play a heavy-hitting player like or character like Bowser, because you could sort of just like as soon as you're in, you're in. And yeah, I mean, Leon says it himself. The definitive answer to all things Bowser, that this is in fact pretty annoying to play against if you're Bowser. So. Good counter pick if you're Miity. Right now, this is very much looking in his favor as Sinatra just struggles to get back on stage. Spam is real and it's working. This is one of those don't hate the players, hate the game type scenarios. And finally going to get the little bit of a gimp there. Leon's probably raging. Hopefully not too hard because, you know, he's playing pretty well otherwise. Sometimes he gets stuck on a ledge. Okay, that was very close. Heads up play there by Miity to air dodge out of the way. We'll see what kind of not going to get the mash. I know, I'm pretty sure that's a move you got to mash to get, so. And now we're in game 3 territory. Obviously everything best of 3 except for until we get the top 8 as far as I'm aware. So, I think I'd know these things. It's technically my tournament, but hey, sometimes you don't. So we'll see if there is a counter pick for Sinatra. I know he's an Inkling main, and he went out fast, so I'm going to guess that's a yes, unless we're getting a stage switch. But I haven't seen Miity left yet, and they would both have to do that for stage switch. I'm going to guess we're going to see an Inkling here. Kind of fight fire and projectile with fire and projectile here. Definitely a stage switch, though, because they both did leave the ring. All right, so let's see what else we got going on here. Plenty of DQs in round 1. That's usually how it goes. I do know that a couple of people had issues with Smash GGs, so maybe some of these DQs might not be real DQs, but for the most part, they're probably real DQs. So if I had to guess, I'm going to say this bracket probably ended up around like a little over 100. Not bad. Not great, not bad. Anyways, here we go. Back at it. PS2, and we do in fact get an Inkling. So we'll see what Sinatra could do with a different character. This is the real main as far as I know. I think, at least as far as what I've seen on Twitter, Sinatra has been playing around a little bit with the Bowser. And why not? Now's a good time to try the different characters. So already way better shape in terms of being able to get in on me Gunner. Until he's able to clean up the stock, it's going to be hard to know if it was really a worthwhile switch. Because Miity is starting to surge a little bit. Alright, so Sinatra kind of settling down over there, getting some ink back. Does fall into an F smash, but not the worst part of it. Gonna get around Miity's barrage of projectiles and go out deep. Miity going to recover high, pretty smart, and land an up smash. Sitting at a very high percent. All right, solid back air. Right on the ledge, going to clean it up. All right, this kind of looks like the case of, you know, we've all been there before against a projectile character on Wi-Fi, but again, like, this is kind of how it works, and this is like when you really got to gut check and kind of calm down and find your way back in. So we did see Sinatra do that in the first stock, so we're going to have to see him do it again. Meanwhile, Miity sticking to the game plan, now landing some of the solid connects that aren't projectiles, nearly getting caught by that roller, but instead, he's going to keep pressing. And that's it. Miity going to take that 2-1. Really a good switch from Sinatra. He had the right idea. If I'm being honest, I think he sort of just got a little bit... the word tilted comes to mind.